What's up, Gear Mortals? Trey Xavier here. Today on the vlog, I want to talk to you about something that I've noticed that might be holding you back. And it's kind of a mindset thing more than anything else. If you don't watch any further, I want you to understand this particular point, and that is fuck being versatile. Let me say that again so that you hear me. Fuck being versatile. So why would I say that? Isn't it better to be able to do a lot of different things in music, or to be able to write music in any style? I actually think in a very real sense, the answer is no. And I'm gonna tell you why that is right now. So like I've talked about before, I'm in a very unique position where I know tons of musicians, okay? Tons of different musicians from lots of different genres, many different walks of life, different styles, and different levels in their career. So having come from a little bit of a jazz background and having a music degree, not a jazz degree because I didn't quite make it that far, but knowing a ton of jazz musicians, something that I've noticed about jazz players especially is that they are extremely versatile. Like, the reason that I wanted to learn jazz is so that I could be the best musician that I could possibly be, because I saw jazz players and I'm constantly in awe of their skill. They can navigate some of the most complicated chord changes in no time at all and not even break a sweat. And in a lot of ways, they are pretty successful in their field. But something that I've noticed about a lot of these kinds of players is that they don't really find a musical home a lot of the time. They don't join a band for a long time. They don't land big gigs and stick with big bands for a long time. They don't really often have a strong musical identity, which I think is absolutely paramount for being successful in music. Because they've spent so much time learning other people's music, learning how to fit in a group setting, and how to sort of not piss anybody off with what they're playing or do anything that sticks way out. Because probably the biggest factor in uniqueness and individual personality in music or art in general is based a lot on the limitations of you as a person and as an artist. For example, considered to be one of the greatest bluesmen of all time, Robert Johnson, the dude basically did two things. He played the acoustic guitar, this fingerstyle blues acoustic guitar, and he wrote these blues songs and he sang them. Fast forward about 100 years, Yngwie Malmsteen is not a guy who is well known for his versatility. He does neoclassical, shred metal guitar, and that's it. You're not gonna catch Yngwie Malmsteen chugging on a low A string on a 7-string in a hardcore band anytime soon, although I would pay good money to see that. Yngwie basically took this one thing, this one really cool, good idea, and he's just railed on it for like 30+ years. There might be other players who are as good or better than Yngwie, but nobody does Yngwie like Yngwie, and that should be you. Nobody should be able to do what you do as well as you do it. Your name should become synonymous with something that's so specific and unique that literally nobody else can do it if you die. I'm not saying that you should never explore other styles of music or learn some other thing that's gonna inform something new and exciting and progressive that you do. When you're learning to be a musician and learning how to play your instrument, there's a whole lot of copying of other people that you just have to do to get to a certain point. Don't be afraid of your limitations. Don't be afraid of just focusing on this one thing that you do really well, or that you want to do really well, that you want to do better than everybody else. Go hard on that thing. Find something about what you do that's totally unique. You don't have to play the same kind of music that you listen to. This was a huge one for me. I hear music that I like, and I want to play something that sounds like that, but you're never gonna quite get exactly that same thing, and that's okay. It's okay if you listen to mostly progressive death metal, but you just have the best pirate folk band that's ever been, the most genuinely piratey sounding, whatever it is. I think that you should become an extremely versatile musician if what you want to be is a hired gun. But if you do one thing really, really well as an artist, forging your unique artistic identity, you're gonna attract lots of people who are gonna become fans of your music, and you're gonna be able to continue doing your thing for a very long time because there's only one you. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button for more reviews and original content, and I'll see you real soon.